All right, so one of the things I have the hardest time on is just getting my food and getting my eating right. I grew up in a time when, fat was bad and processed food was a way to get calories in people. And my parents and our families really didn't think that stuff was going to have the effect that it had on us. And it wasn't necessarily just the negative effects on our blood sugar and on our health. It was the fact that I actually created a connection to the emotional side of the flavoring, the sweetness of processed food, junk food. And it's still a real challenge in my life to keep that stuff at bay and to eat healthy. And so one of the things that I've come to do, and there's so much information, it gets so complicated. I had this great opportunity on the Katie Kirk show when I was on it to share this thought about, when you're just don't know where to go with food and you just need a lifeline to figure out how to get this right. It's the S.O.S. It's like, man, just send out an S.O.S. plan of eating healthy. And in the end, what that stood for was soups and stews, which I also include chili in that. The O, omelets, and then the last S, shakes and smoothies. So I said to myself, like, what's the easiest way for me just to make nutrition simple enough to manage and just trust the black on the white and just trust that the recipes and the foods will give me and deliver to me the good stuff that I need. So in the end, we thought about it was soups and stews and chilies, omelets, and shakes and smoothies ultimately are something that you can make any version of it you want for yourself. It tastes good. It fills you up, but it's filled with good whole food ingredients. And that's the one real key to good nutrition, is that there's one key ingredient, and it's one ingredient foods. Tomatoes, broccoli, beef, onions, kale, carrots, chicken, fish, eggs. If those things are predominantly in the foods that you're eating, then you're on your way to just giving your body what it needs to be healthy. And yes, can we make better choices? Yes. Can we find in-season local fruits and veggies and certain ones that are organic when they should be organic because of the type of skin that they have on the fruit and the way that they're treated, and certain type of eggs. I mean, there's the levels of an organic egg and how good they can be and how nutritious they can be. There's a broad gap in it, but in the end, just starting with one ingredient foods and then making yourself foods that you enjoy, that you're not thinking about the nutrition, you're not thinking about, I have to eat all these veggies. Put them in a delivery system that just works for you and get it in your body often. And like I've said in the past, and I'll leave you guys with this, if I sat my daughter down, who's actually off camera right now, if I sat my daughter down when she was little and I put, all this stuff, all these, and I have more veggies that I'm going to put in here, but if I put all these veggies in front of her on a plate and I said, you know what, you need to eat this because it's good for you, because it's going to make you better, and I showed her all this research and all this science, which is true. And I showed her all these things that speak to why she should be getting all this good food in her body, it doesn't matter. She's still going to be like, Dad, I don't want to eat that. But if I took this same food, cut it up and put it in an omelet, or I took the same food, cut it up and put it in chicken noodle soup, and I put it in front of her, she would come back and ask me for a second bowl. The key is, I really don't care how the good stuff gets in you. I just care that it gets in you. And it's the delivery system that matters most. S.O.S. Shakes, go the other way. It will be soups and stews, and I include chili in that. It'll be omelets, and it'll be shakes and smoothies. So when in doubt, go back to that, trust the plan, one ingredient foods, and things will start to take care of themselves. See you soon.